Sure, my hair is out of my face so that my mom doesn't come to the comments and threaten to cut off my fringe like she did when I was a kid. Hey YouTube, I'm Peggy Lou Who, and this is Peggy Lou Who Reads, or Peggy Lou Who Reads. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you are not. I want to thank all of my subscribers. You are lovely and I appreciate you so much. Also, hey Mom! So today is going to be a little bit different because I am recording in a different spot. Some of you who've been around for a while may recognize this as my home office. And because I'm in my office, that means that we may have a kitty cameo, but it is entirely up to them whether or not they want to appear on camera or just chew on the tripod and make the whole thing shake and make their presence known that way. Wednesday. So we may get a kitty cameo or we may not. Do I have to? All right. But as they like to remind me very frequently, I am not the boss of them and they make their own rules. So it's entirely up to them whether or not they decide to appear on camera. Kitty is chewing on the tripod. Wednesday. Knock it off. So today's video is going to be dedicated to a special YouTuber who is Hannah from Hannah's Books. Hannah's partner or husband has been diagnosed with cancer and has been going through treatment, and I thought that I would do a video that was inspired by her this week. Wednesday, knock it off. Hey, stop it. I thought I would do a video this week in honor of them. It also just happens to be the 14th anniversary of me being cancer-free this month, or this week. So I understand to a small degree what they're going through, but I think we can all just agree that the cancer is a bastard and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So with that being said, Hannah did a video a couple weeks ago. Now, normally when Hannah is in the full swing of things, she normally does a lot of tag videos, which is part of the reason why I like her channel. Her channel is nothing like mine. We have very divergent personalities. Our reading tastes have some slight overlap, but not a very complete overlap at all. Hannah is a little bit older and she is from the southeastern part of the United States, whereas I'm from the West Coast. But I enjoy her channel, and she does do a lot of tags. In fact, she normally does Tag Tuesday. But a couple weeks ago I saw that she did a video that she called Bag Tuesday, where she basically went through the contents of what is in the bag that she carries. And she was inspired to do this by another YouTuber whose name is Aaron Facer. He's a bloke from the UK, and I had not heard of him before this, and so I've since started following him as well. Again, not a channel that is very much like my own, but I like to surround myself with people who are not like me. So I am doing that today. This is sort of a thing on YouTube, like lots of people have done, whether it's a book related channel or not. But because my channel is a book channel, I'm going to try and focus a little bit more on like book type things. But I'm going to go through and show you what I carry in my bag. So the other thing is that I work from home. I am one of the people that, thanks to the pizza party, have become a full-time permanent work from home person. This is my office. This is where I sit and work every day. But I do have an office, and occasionally I do have to go into the office, and I had to go in a couple times within the last few weeks, and so I'm going to cover what I carried in my bag when I went into the office. So this is going to be my work bag, and I'm also going to show my little small day satchel. So for my daily carry about, it is this little bag, and this is actually designed for travel, and it's got a lot of extra security features. I think I might have bought this at REI actually, but it's got like, when you zip it closed, there's like a little clip here so that you can clip on and make sure that it stays closed. It makes it harder for anybody to pick your pocket. And I have this because I live in an urban area and I'm frequently in very crowded areas, not so much since the beer flu pizza party, but it's still a necessary thing. It's a crossbody situation, so that also keeps it nice and tight and snug. And then I do carry a personal defense spray on my person, which is legal here in California, not legal everywhere. I like to have this right front and center because this way everyone knows that I have it, and it may actually work as more of a deterrent than even using it, because people see that I have it, they see that it's somewhere I can get to it really quickly, and so therefore my thought being with that they might look at me and think that I might be too much of a challenge and they will move on to someone else. But I also don't rely on that, and I try to be aware of my surroundings and be safe as much as possible. So going back to the bag, it's got this front pocket, and that's usually where I keep my key fob for my car. And then I usually have a pen, just in case I need to jot anything down while I'm out and about. There is kind of a larger pouch here. There is a pouch in the back, and that's where I usually keep my wallet with my government issue and a couple credit cards, and then a $5. And then I always have some Pedialyte just in case I get dehydrated, and some meds in case I sometimes have bathroom issues. So then also in here I have this little coin purse pouch. This is real nice Italian leather actually. Buddy Patrick bought this for me, and this is like all the cash I have in the world, and some coins. So, you know, money. I keep that here on me, and it's really close on my person. And then I also got in the habit after I visited Japan. In Japan, most people carry around a little hand towel with them. This is as an alternative to using paper towels when you go to a public restroom. And I saw that people were doing that in Japan, and I thought that was a neat idea. And then I also usually have like a small, slim little notebook in here. This is just in case I think of anything while I'm out and about that I want to keep track of. Or if I'm out somewhere and I get a little bit bored, I can doodle or just like write myself a little story or something. And then my cell phone is usually in here as well. So that's my little over-the-shoulder bag. And now the work bag. It's very heavy. This was gifted to me, and it had a corporate logo on it, and this is what I do when I have something with a corporate logo. I deface it. So it's the URA bag. Right up top there is a little zippered pouch, and this is kind of where I keep things that I want to get to really quick. I have my glasses case with my reading spectacles, and I have a mask because of the beer flu pizza party. I have a hanky because I'm kind of old school and I like to have a hanky. And then I have the ubiquitous hand goo that we all carry around with us everywhere. This is just kind of getting low, so I think I need to refill that from the Captain bottle, as it were. Then also on the front of the bag, there is another zippered pouch. Oh look, I've got more hand goo. I should probably put one of these in my little satchel. I have a charger here for my handy iPhone. I have still stashed in here for some reason a hair tie from when I had hair. And then have a little compact mirror so that I can see that my eye makeup is intact or if it's messed up. There's a couple of sanitizing hand wipes in here. That's handy. Looks like I got some lip gloss and an extra pair of earrings that probably were in my ears that got to be annoying me, and ooh, candy. So also in here I have this little carrying case that has earbuds in it. I've got Bluetooth ones. These are really nice. These are my usual ones. I don't use the AirPods, and I actually have my iPhone ones in here, but I don't use them unless I have to because they always hurt my ears. The Apple earbuds have always hurt my ears. The previous design, the new design, the AirPods, they're too big. They're too big. These ones have the nice squishy bit, so they're a little bit more comfortable. They're not just like the hard plastic. And they actually came with a couple sizes of the little covers, so I can pick the ones that fit my ear. On the side here, because it is my work bag, I do have a pouch where my laptop sits. I'm not going to pull that out, but that's my work laptop. It's my capitalism issued machine that I can only use for capitalistic purposes. That little candy was good. Pretty sure I swiped that from the office. And then here is the main pouch of the bag. So the first thing that I want to pull out of here is this handy dandy little bag. This I think was meant as like a makeup case, but I use this for a pen and pencil case. So it's full of all kinds of neat little pens and pencils. Some of my favorite pens and pencils. I like this because this way I can like carry this from place to place and keep all of my favorite stuff. There's a couple of Tombos in here even. So I really like that. And then it's heavy because of the laptop and because of all the other things. I have my day planner. I'm very old school. I still rely on a physical, like, freaking binder of a day planner, but I cover it up with stickers to make it kind of my own. Some of them are book-ish related. There's like this little guy down here, this little penguin reading a book. And then on the back, I have a Night Circus sticker, and then I have like a I Heart Books sticker, and then just some other things that I thought were cool. I really like owls, so there's an owl there, and then there's a gal that's her owl that she's hanging out with there. So yeah, I use this to keep track of all of my daily tasks and my chores, and keep track of like things that I have to do on a regular schedule, whether it's give the cats flea medication, give myself medication, you name it. So I take that with me when I have to go into the office, but when I don't have to go into the office, it just sits here on my desk and I use it to keep track of myself. And then I also have this handy dandy notebook, which is just your standard like 3-subject ruled spiral notebook. I've of course covered it up with stickers. I love stickers. I buy a lot of them, and I'm finally decided at age 45 that I want to actually stick them on things and not just hold on to them waiting for like the perfect place to stick them or whatever. So I cover everything I can with stickers now. There's a nice little rose on the back that I really like, and there's more stickers on the inside cover that you can see. Again, another little owl friend down here. And yeah, so that's my notebook. I mostly use this for work stuff. This is all work stuff. So I use this for taking notes in meetings. I use this for brainstorming ideas. I still find it really challenging to think and set down my thought process on a computer instead of a notebook because I came up in school at a time when we didn't all have computers. We didn't even necessarily have them at home, let alone a laptop. So for me, it's just how I have always thought. So when I start a project, I basically do just like a lot of brain dumping and kind of journaling about my project, which is really funny because I work for a tech company and this is very much the opposite of tech. And then the final thing in here is the book related thing. A lot of times when I'm commuting, I'm doing it via public transportation. Sometimes I have to go to an office that is not very accessible via public transportation, but usually it's via public transportation, so it's always good to have a book. However, as you can see, this bag is already heavy enough, and like this is the book I'm reading right now. It's very thick, it's very heavy. I don't want to add any more weight to my bag, so I've been carrying my e-reader. What's great about this is you can have like all of your books on it. I have still the old school Kindle with the little typey pad at the bottom. It's ancient, but it still works great. And so I'm not going to replace it until I need to. But there's probably like 100 books on here. So if I'm reading something and I feel like I'm bored or I'm just not in the mood for that, I can easily switch. And this way I can carry it around with me in my bag without adding too much extra weight because it's very small, very slim. Also like that I kind of have some privacy with this where I can read whatever the heck I want and no one is the wiser. That is what's in my bag. That's my Bag Tuesday. Again, special shout out to Hannah and her family. My heart goes out to you. My thoughts are with you. I hope that you're all doing well today. And I know that this is not easy. And if I may say so, fuck cancer. I feel kind of weird saying this, but you know, if you have any comments or questions about what was in my bag, or if you want to bag on me, leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, read well.